Wayne announced plans for the release of his new album, Devil, composed entirely of love songs written, ironically enough, during his incarceration at Rikers Island in 2010. According to Wayne, fans can expect to hear the prolific MC's interpretations of love songs and not the traditional ballads one might expect. When questioned about the name of his new album, Wayne said, "It's 'cause that's loved spelled backwards."
This past week, Rolling Stones drummer Charlie Watts announced a 4-night residency at the legendary jazz club Iridium in New York City. Watts will be performing a total of 8 sets with his band between June 29th and July 2nd. Additionally, Watts will also be performing with the Les Paul Trio in their weekly tribute to their late bandleader on July 2nd.
In the midst of their merger with EMI, Universal is trying to divert focus away from the fact that they will soon control 40% of the market. Instead, Universal claims that the real problem is piracy, and monopoly seems to be their only solution. Their opponents certainly don't buy the argument that piracy means market share no longer matters.
Virtuosic guitarist and legendary rocker Slash recently spoke out against the television series GLEE, publicly denying their request to use Guns N' Roses material in an upcoming episode of the series. Ultimately, the rocker's reasoning was pretty simple. He thinks the show is terrible. GLEE is worse than Grease, and Grease is bad enough. Slash reportedly said, "I look at Grease now and think between High School Musical and GLEE, Grease was a work of art."
In a study just released from Edison Research and Arbitron, the number of Americans now accessing online radio in some form has risen to over 103 million. Even more interesting was the discovery that this rise in online radio hasn't replaced traditional radio. 9 out of 10 Americans who listen to online radio still dial into a traditional over-the-air AM or FM station. In fact, on any given week, 87% of Americans who access platforms like Pandora have also listened to some form of terrestrial, traditional, or from a tower radio station.
In 2009, after Kanye West pulled his stunt on Taylor Swift at the VMAs, the president was caught making an off-the-record claim calling Kanye a jackass. Well, the claim just went on record. When asked by The Atlantic about his previous statements, the president replied, "He is a jackass, but he's talented." We have yet to find out how the rapper will respond to this.
Amazon's online trade-in program just added CDs to the list of accepted goods. That means if you have some old CDs sitting around, now you can send them into Amazon for store credit.
If you don't have enough CDs, you're in luck. This Saturday, April 21st, is Record Store Day. This is the one day each year when independently owned record stores come together to celebrate recorded music. Special CD and vinyl releases made exclusively for the day will be sold along with other promotional items. Go to recordstoreday.com for a list of participating stores and to find out if your favorite band has any special releases.